And we're back to more Witcher 3. Because I enjoy this game. I'd say it's a shame we're getting close to the end, but we still have Blood and Wine. And Blood and Wine is my favorite part. It's just great. It's very fun for me. Like, it's like probably one of the best DLCs I've been in a long time. It feels like more like a frickin' expansion than a DLC. Like Hearts of Stone basically feels like the DLC. I mean, there's new stuff, there's quest uphill. It's like a DLC. But Blood and Wine is like an expansion because there's a whole new area. So much to do.
Neckers surface here, dig their way out.
Well, hopefully I threw one of my actual, grape shot bombs down. That was not the unicorn bomb. Oh god, we blew it up with a unicorn. But apparently that was not the place we were trying to clear. Cause apparently there are additional nectar nests. Spin.
Neckers surface here, dig their way out.
Boop. No, I was looting that. Don't know if I looted or not. No, I'm not even near it. And up, well, Allies is liberated. Now it would be down there, anyway. Well, let's go see, did we loot or not? But, oh, nope, the buys are still there. There we go. Oh. Just popped out of the ground. Can't be mad at you because you're drowned down. Could have red movement. Oh, and that was two. It's pretty good.
My man carries his pitchfork like
Greetings.
you.
Might
on
you
his
be
back.
interested in the
I
moment's
say
chat?
you vote daft.
You're a long way from Ophir.
A long way and with dangers fraught. But in our homeland they say, in risk there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though. Faced plenty of risks. Honor, not so much.
Because risk issues from intent. Important is this intent. The long passage I brave to admire the unknown and bring glory to myself and my liege. The world we must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Indeed. Your customs we come to observe, knowledge to exchange, and goods, naturally, to trade.
Well, trade is good. Oh, so tell me
Your
about
homeland. Be glad to hear some tales about it if you've got the time.
If time you have. For of my home I could speak until your ears withered, and your legs fail you. What here they call Ophir, in truth, is many diverse polities and peoples. A land it is of vast steppes, mountains forbidding, lakes clear as crystal, and wild lands untouched. A land of fallen empires, kingdoms at their peak, and tribes that know no monarchs, yet remember in myth a time when the world was young.
You call any of these lands home?
Yes, a town with towers to make Nilfgaard weep with envy. Of philosophers, doctors, mathematicians, and mages an enclave. But about these last you should, my friend, interrogate, for one among them is he, a Runewright.
I'll make it a point to talk to him.
So, what are you selling?
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
Why, he is selling a fairy decorated saber, and a fairy tunic, and a fairy crossbow. He's also selling those. Should totally buy those. Should totally buy that. Should totally buy that. He's also selling all these fancy things. Cause he sells fancy things. But he's just a shopkeeper.
Our craftsman's goods, you see worth in them?
Quite a
Maybe.
bit, I'd say.
Ah, these are nothing compared to what I could offer had I not lost my prize diagrams.
How'd you lose them?
To thieves. In our travels, I and my companions surprise attacked by local ruffians were. The diagrams, their loss. I bemoan not so much as I do
So
one
for
of my
one governor,
comrades. Killed in the
Ophir is
violence.
basically Persia. Might be able to recover.
See if I can't find your diagrams. Recover them for you.
These instructions, when followed, produce items worthy of a king.
Yeah, sadly it's
Tell me
not
where you
very
were
much
attacked,
stuff.
remember?
A crossroads, not far. Forgive me. For this area I know poorly. Detailed directions I cannot provide. North of the spot stood a residence, near ruin.
Should be able to find it.
By the way, that's a fine horse you've got.
Quite the mount you've got.
Ah, yes. A loyal friend I have in Babietza, and she is wiser than many a man. Countless races we have won together.
So, an explorer and a jockey in one.
From where I come, small children ride, and not a gathering is by a horse race not crowned.
Wow. Up for a race?
Heard a lot of good things about Ophiri mares. Their speed. Care to race?
Swift as the western winds are our mounts. To prove this would be an honor. So race we must.
The race we must. We must race.
Hey-ya! Let's go!
I was like, why am I not going? There we go.
Be swift. I would see you at full speed.
Working on it. Well, at least there's a nice blue path to follow this time. Not, you know. Whoa. That's not good. At least there's a nice blue path to follow this time, not, you know, black path that I can't hardly see. Oh, hi, people. Bye, people. That area will be important later. Oh god, what the hell is that? What?
Take your mouth to her limits.
Well, at least we don't lose.
A fairy mare's may be swift as the wind. Not quite as fast as my roach, though.
I congratulate you. A saddle for your mount, your reward. A contest to commemorate. It will make you a rider even swifter.
Thanks. Like your new gear, Roach?
Ha! Much may be said of a man by how he treats his horse. Our myths tell of a time when love brought together the skies and the steppe. And from their union was born the first mare. Weak were the creatures called men. They fell prey to countless dangers. The mare nursed them. Her milk fed them. Strong they grew. And she let them saddle her. Warriors they became, and gave fight to their foes. The myths teach us to respect our horses. Noblest among all beasts.
Beautiful story. Thanks for that and the race.
Huzzah! So we got a saddle. We didn't get horse blinders or saddle bags, but we got a saddle.
Take care now.
Go, and in the world glory. It's
Yes, that. Oh god, I'm overweight now. How much is this weight? Quite a bit. So we can replace that. I mean, look how much this thing weighs compared to that thing.
My mum says I'll turn into a strigger if I don't eat my
Not
dinner.
bad. Now then, you. That is not what I meant to do.
Greetings.
Greetings, and praise the world in its never-ending creation.
Don't take this the wrong way, but honestly, world doesn't deserve much praise.
Nordlings. Disagreeable always. Faces crinkled, soured, ready to quibble to death even a simple greeting. Aha! But my tongue now has soured, while you for trade have come. Sadly, I can forge for you nothing. My belongings, tools inclusive, all lost.
You a craftsman or a mage?
Your tongue has no word to fit my trade. A scholar and artisan I am. Part craftsman, part mage. Gematria, runecraft. Familiar to you are these words?
No. Runecraft seems pretty self-explanatory, though.
True, though my craft further ventures. Runes and glyphs I first make, then arrange into powerful magic words. Great practical applications as my art. For rune stones properly forged in a sword set so as to form a magic word, the blade more power grant than runestones set haphazardly. Such words, too, can of glyphs be made and set in armor.
Now here's the thing. Technically, he's right, they are technically better in some cases, but at the same time they're technically not. Now basically, like only a few of them are actually worth getting. The rest of them, yeah, not so much.
Listen, folks sometimes hire me to solve their problems. Even retrieved a missing item or two in my time.
For me, this you cannot do. I sailed upon a great ship. It sank, and my instruments took to the sea's dark depths.
Buying replacements not an option?
Of my own design they were, specially forged. A fortune it cost to make them. And all the coin that with me I had brought lies now in the murky abyss, with my instruments.
Well, seems I have to try to help
Seems
you.
your skills could be useful to me. Given that, I'd be happy to help you out. What do you say I get you the coin you need? Could pay me back in runes and glyphs.
Is it certain, your offer? A great sum I require. Tools of great expense I need to make even the simplest glyph. I make no mention of the more advanced or master-crafted.
Rest easy. Got a feeling this'll be a good investment.
So, here's the thing. 5,000. That's a lot.
Can't help but wonder what brings you to our lands.
A simple thing. For knowledge, a thirst. All he could, my mentor had taught me. The tongues of our lands I'd learned. Of all our plants and animals, I know the names.
Risked that long a journey to learn new words?
A life of plenty I would have lived at home, for the beauty and import of my art are respected. But such a life would be unfulfilled. Great and diverse is the world, for a pace continues its creation. A riddle it is, which through symbols speaks. The world's tongue to learn I wish, the signs by which it speaks to discover, their syntax to master. Through this, to learn the principles of creation.
Way you talk about your art sound more like a man of faith than scholarship.
Faith and scholarship for you lie in conflict. Yet in my land, holy men are scholars. Wisdom, their source of esteem.
The Ophiri believe in any gods?
From region to region, this varies. Raised I was to believe in one god, the world. Symbols are God's speech. To study his words is to draw nearer to him.
Symbols, meaning runes and glyphs.
Mere signs are these. An attempt by men imperfect to describe the world. Yet a magic to them there is, and from God all magic issues. When runes I create, when into words I arrange them, this is prayer. And when into swords I enchant them, that is my benediction.
Okay. Anyway, what's your money?
Got some coin on me. This enough?
Start it is.
Costly craft.
It's 5,000.
Yet the costs do not end with coin. Need I shall also a jade stone of size substantial.
Yeah, that's Spider Cave.
See what I can do.
Yeah, that's where we're going to go. Oh, it's a new pickaxe, which we didn't have, which is why we couldn't have gotten it. I knew without.
Apparently, likely to find some small jade deposits northeast of Novigrad.
Yeah. So it says those locations, but you know where we have to go.
Ought to try my luck there.
Well, I'm gonna do this one real quick. Just because. It would be beneficial to have these things. Okay, that just sounds very good. So, we're back out to the Spider Cave. Yay. At least they're all dead.
extract some.
Huzzah. That. So then we head back uphill and then back over there. Oops, too many space bars. Oh boy, there's question marks everywhere now. That's gonna be interesting. So now we go back here, where he's already started stuff.
Made good use of my coin by the look of things.
The return to my craft.
Looks like
Know
he's
you
some sort of
not the
stealth.
pleasure it brings. I thank you.
Don't mention it. How's the work going?
Several lesser runes I forged already. Practice, you see. Yet I sadden in thinking the tools and ingredients I possess are not fit to create better.
So
Got lucky. Found you some jade. Here.
Thank you, I do.
keep paying
If
him.
you to gaze wish at my handiwork, to do so I invite you.
Well, let's see what you have.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
So, at the moment he's an amateur. Just meh, whatever. I have stuff.
Northern Realms. Like it here so far?
Oh yes. Never have I seen woodlands so expansive, or skies with such colors brushed. Nordlings, however, peculiar they are. Tight-lipped, closed within. And bandits the high road's riddle. But on the horrid conflict this I blame.
Oh, here's another 10,000.
Brought you more coin. Put it towards better equipment?
Thanks in the thousands. Too kind you are to me, truly.
Your work's worth the
I need
coin.
more. Because he definitely needs more.
Hard at work. Good to see.
Ah, yes. Commissioned have I tools. A fitting set from Novigrad crafters. Many arms and legs they charged, but renew my work in earnest I now can. New runes, glyphs, and diagrams created I have. An eye you should cast. Find one to your liking, perchance.
Yeah, but I also need a...
So,
Upgrade
nothing
your
holding you
maps.
back now.
yes, there is.
From making master-crafted runes, you mean? Much more coin I will need to do so, sadly.
Oh, here's more money.
Got a bit more coin for you. Better be all you need.
For tools it is enough, but ingredients rare also I require.
Nope, not gonna happen. Now let me see what my coin's bought.
It's like, nope, we spent enough.
Now have I all I require.
A few
Sure about
days.
that?
My running costs to cover small sums will suffice. And no more rare stones do I need.
Almost too good to be true.
A cask of wine from the homeland I have. Our mutual success we should toast.
We should.
Your health. For your aid, I thank you.
I mean, I did
My
pay
newest
like
creations to examine, you may wish.
25,000.
Invited you are to do so.
Well, let's see what you have.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
So now he is a master of right. As a master of right, he serves diagrams to make a lesser glyphs and stuff. We also want some of these. Now we're losing a lot of money. Like, look how much our money has dropped. Went down to 90,000. Oh, 91. But remember, he can technically, he is a master crafter, so he can technically craft your master quality armor and your master quality weapons. So you don't have to go back to Novigrad or Crow's Perch. You can just come to him and you can craft everything you need. He also has, where is it? Enchanting. Enchantment. 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 So. Oh yeah, dumplings. Any food consumed regenerates 100% more vitality. Well, what we want. We want this. Celebrity room. We want this. She has several weapons for room. What we want. We have to add sockets to things. Should make out which one's worth that I was using. I mean, what is it? Zora, Ferris, Perrin. There's Zora's. There's Varus. There's Perrin. Could technically make more of those if we really want to, so where are they? Oh yeah. Now then. So, we got that. Wonderful. Now, weapons. So, retribution. It's not bad. I mean, 30% chance of returning a portion of damage received to the attacker. Not bad. Levity is, well, all equipped armor items are treated as light armor. So, if you like using the light armor perk, yeah, this helps. When an opponent influence the Fed transfer to a nearby target. So, you know, why not? Forward satellite by it and explode on the die. Not terrible. Traps up here and hits enemy unit glyphs placed. Oh, so, meh. Range preference meh. And his base attack strikes all opponents in 360-degree radius, but no longer applies the burning effect. I'm not sure if that's that great. Medium armor. We'll get back to that one. Heavy damage for all reduces the stamina. Heavy armor. And we said light have 20%, 5% chance to ignite outfits. Already flats always. That one's not bad if you just, you know, don't give a damn about arrows, but arrows aren't really that damaging, to be honest. So basically all of them basically affect your, you know, your signs, basically. We want protection. When you enter combat, there's a 100% chance you will automatically get a crit shield without using any stamina. That is pretty great. It's basically, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna, you know, enter in with a free shield. Still gonna get more close to Warden, but yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. There we go. We could technically upgrade that to put another one of those on, but we need to, you know. We need more of those runes. Can I make more of those runes, though? I technically can, but can I make regular ones of that, not lesser ones? Not quite, I need to make more. There we go. So, now we have all of this nice armor upgraded. We still technically have our armor pieces that just increase crit and intensity, which, you know, decent. But now then, we have what I want.
Thanks. So long.
Basically, anytime we enter combat, we just basically get crit. And swoosh, 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 swoosh. Of course, our sword is now permanently yellowish, but you know, swoosh, 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 swoosh. But I want to swoosh. Also does that. So now we can hit things from all over the bloody place. That was the one problem I was having with my world, is the fact that I wasn't really hitting things at medium distance. Short range was getting wrecked, but medium distance I was having problems. Now though, oh yeah, and the fact that this is also increased. Like, I was having trouble with that. Like, I do that like right 5 feet away from another elemental. Like, he'd be over a hill, and I couldn't hit him. Now I may be able to hit him, which is pretty great. So, now it's time to go exploring. Here we go. This may be the last night wolf I need, if I remember that. Also a contract. Generals coming glad heavily damage during the last phase we made out. I'm wondering for the fire's glory to me to preach to Brunwick. The fairies curled around the lake, and lo and behold, what did the most holy flames illuminate from me now? A hive of hardened heathens, too lost in sin to lift a cursed finger to kill them. Proof of eternal fire, filled with divine wrath, I asked them, why is your chapel in such a sorry state? Why is your cemetery all covered in weeds? The response? Ghosts. Curses fallen upon hallowed ground. They blame it on the elderman's wife. Says you are mad from Richard's end. And ever since that tragedy, chapel lay in ruins, with no one daring to go nil. So the test falls on me to guide these foolish lost sheep back on the righteous path, away from this rubber slip. I intend to enter the chapel alone, on the point to torture the eternal fire to light my path, and see what just lurks within. But he died.
The storm, damn it.
Them's just right.
How'd you like that storm?
That is not what we were here for. Oh no. That was not what we were here for. What's behind door number 1? Remember how to fight these things. Sign power. Don't get back. Dark essence. Now we can finally finish this. Oh, well yeah, we can finish that too. Forgot about that. Now end that. So now, that's taken care of. Inside we have a dead guy. Also new moon armor. That is a thing. Oh god, it's heavy though. Not left, now a blooming thing. All I could do now is pass on my family's tale of horror and woe, then pass on me myself. Since I've written it, all up in this letter. Seems a faded dream now, but there were a time when we were happy. My beautiful wife, Ornesta, myself, we were married in high style, with a fitting feast. And a year later, or till my Midburger was born, folk praised the winged beauty, said she was the splendid image of her mum. I would go across and they talked like that, but I paid no heed at the time. Sure enough, our family grew. First Matilda, then Ethel came into the world. Both fair saints were born. Esther, well, I'll never forget the eve she sat there, combing her long chestnut hair while the girls cried and cried. I said to her love, I reckon the lasses are hungry. That's when she lashed at me for the first time. Said they'd no right to be hungry. They'd stolen her beauty and her youth. That she should be more than enough to feed. That should be enough, more than enough to feed on. I should have known it then. Should have guessed madness had burrowed into my love's head, and every compliment paid to her lass's beauty made it burrow even deeper. Year by year the youngins grew taller and more lovely. At times not so kind to the old, and Esther once spared its cruelty, which took her skin's spring and its sheen of youth. One hour I was awoken by a startling moon, which lit all the world in an eerie glow. I looked around the hut and saw it was empty. Ran out the door, but followed a set of pale footprints into the cemetery by the chapel. Seeing that, my heart jumped into my throat. Found them, all three, lying around the fountain. Were I not been there far, I'd never recognized them. Deep gashes mutilated their fair faces. Strips of skin and hunks of flesh were strewn all about. As I stood beholding this butchery, I had the feeling someone was watching me. I wasn't mistaken. When Esther stood there still by a low tree. She had a rope draped around her neck like some demonic necklace, then took it from... They took it from me. All of it. All I had. All I chose, she said. Then she jumped. She's dead, my Ernesto. My 3 daughters dead as well. I'll soon join them. I've taken all I have and gave it to the gods. Perhaps they'll forgive me and my beloved Ernest. Well, that's screwed up. So, new moon armor. It's pretty. I mean, it's nice. But I don't think I'll be carrying it around with me. I mean, geez, my inventory's already practically full. Some of the other Suntrick armor weighs a frickin' ton. Oh, technically it doesn't weigh that much more than the frickin' mastercrafted Freeline Gale. Like, what is weighing me down so much? Pound worth of frickin' skulls. Now I got to do something about my inventory space eventually. I was hoping to get, you know, better saddlebags before long, though. But yeah, that's pretty messed up. Just well, life's going crazy. Thinks the kids are stealing a building. Well, let's just murder everyone. And then myself.
Not bad.
Faster for full sight!
Pretty great. You dicks. Whoa.
Mistake.
Well, there we go. That takes care of that. What do you have here? You have sort of the thing of Earth's armor type now. You know what annoys me though? There's only like the armor and gloves. There's like no boots or pants. Yeah. Like, I prefer my armor in sets, not, you know, missing pieces. Irritates my OCD. Oh, how many 3 days we've been stationed here in Dead Right Wood? It's a gravely important mission, that's why the commander told us. Why you seen the best of the best at Dead White Wood. Those were his words. I'm damn proud. Strange enough, there aren't many trees around, and not a corpse to be seen. Many of the master's information was outdated, and the peasants have failed the whole ward. Tar says it's because we went the wrong way, but he can't read nor write, so I'm not about to trust him. I'm going to have to scout around a bit because bit myself after dinner today. I want to draw up a map of these lands. With the commanding Everest one, when I get back to the main headquarters, write up everything all nice and proper. Good for you. Shame you had to die, though. They have fancy swords, though, I suppose. Huh. Trying to decide. Like, I could clear out practically all of this. But at the same time, I want to get over there. So I think I'll work my way over there. And in my very outside. Because that's gonna be like, what, 3-4 more bears of me just venturing around too? Oh god, not the wolves. Wolves are not worth my time. Oh, boars. Come on, go ahead. How'd you think you're tedious? Because you run all over the place, but go ahead. what's inside? This are noble silver. Nails. Ooh. 2 cameos and a cursor. This there is your last warning when I made you a hunter I didn't have. Remind you to spend all your time hunting winches. We've got boars breeding like rabbits, deer devouring our saplings, and wolves strolling calmly right outside the walls of our estate. Yeah, there definitely is a bunch of wolves. Get to it, lad, or your grill will end quicker than it started. That is Garen. And that's about it. Oh well. Anyway, next time we go look for Ogred von Everett. And that's for next time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all. Have a nice day.